What up, what up, what up? Look, I want to talk about NominX. NominX is freaking one of the most underrated platforms that we can see right now on the BSC network. It's underrated, and completely overlooked. And I'm so glad I took the time, right? I'm so glad I took the time to read through it. Like, you guys don't understand. I literally looked at this thing almost a half a day, like literally hours, reading over every little bit of it, just to figure out what they're doing, how they're doing it, and how I get rewarded for participating, basically. And the system is just it's not necessarily the most user-friendly. If you're just coming in, I would say that it's probably a little overwhelming because of everything that they offer. When you go into NominX, you're not looking for a pancake swap token, meaning that you're not going to just go to a site, exchange, oh, let me just, here, I got tokens now, throw it at it and see what happens. No, it's very non-user friendly. It's an ecosystem. You can do many different things there. You can use the exchange. You can set up, if you're a traditional trader, you have your traditional trading platform, right? If you want to trade, they have trust accounts, they have demo accounts, they have live accounts, etc. So you can practice learning how to trade without losing your money. Pretty dope. Just the different things that they offer, the farms, the team farming, the bonus pools, the referral pools. It's everything that you could possibly think of that would keep you operating on one space. It's amazing. So if you guys have not heard of NominX yet, I'm pretty sure you've seen it on the charts. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. But have you taken the time to look at it? Because like I said, I was put off at first when I got to the site, and I'm expecting to see, your typical pancake swap website, where you can go to your pools, your farms, that, just the traditional, what you're expecting to see that it's completely something different, and that it kind of looks a lot different. So you're just like, oh, what are they doing here? Wait, I gotta sign up. If you want to use the exchange and stuff like that, you have to sign up. One of the best things that I like, you can also purchase your cryptocurrency directly from there with a credit card. They now have support for Visa and MasterCard. And I believe there's no KYC. If you just open an account, there's no KYC. You're allowed to transfer or trade up to or cash out up to 3 Bitcoin per day without KYC. You're also allowed to purchase your crypto with credit cards up to a certain amount per day without KYC. So the more KYC you put in there, obviously the more volume you're allowed to do. I just thought that was really cool because there's not many places anymore that operates without KYC. Just about every place that operates with KYC. And the reason why they do that is because to be able to, hello. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Yes, please. Just regular is fine. One second, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I forgot I had this whole thing of water. I said I'm sorry, baby. Bigger than don't care. I made a whole big cup of water. Thank you so much.
Go ahead and move up to the first tab.
Okay, thank you. So, yeah, there's not many places that operate without KYC. And the reason why it's like that is because most the SEC will not allow most places, depending on their audit of what they do, they will not allow you to operate within the United States or within a state without without satisfying certain guidelines. So, you know, basically, some of these places that we see, they have to do KYC, otherwise they will not be able to operate within the United States. This place does, for now. For now. I say for now because it's for now. They are dope, man. It's pretty dope. The only thing I wish that they did have was a traditional pool where you don't need LP tokens, but obviously the liquidity is what they use to help pump their project. So I would like to see them integrate that, a pool or pools to where obviously all you need is just the native token or a different token to earn more Nominex, or vice versa. That's what I'm hoping. And I'm hoping that they do that soon. I'm hoping that they do that sooner than later, because it's going to give more. It's going to give more reason. Dang, she's struggling. It's going to give more reason for people to use the platform. Of course, obviously you want to earn Nominex. There's nothing wrong with that. But putting other stuff there allows you to participate more in the project with other tokens. You know, people might want to come. What if I want to come with Pancake tokens and I want to use the platform, but I don't want to switch over to Nominex tokens or to USDT to be able to take part in the pools? So I think these are some of the things that they may need to do here in the brief future to get things working really well. Is they need to implement other tokens to participate in their ecosystem. But you have to realize that it's an ecosystem because they're using their tokens and a choice other stable token, which is smart. It's very smart to provide liquidity for their platform. It works just the way it is. I would just like to see them add a little bit more extra stuff to make it a little bit more worthwhile for somebody who may not want to, you know, cash their tokens out for USDT and Nominex tokens by themselves. Some people, they feel more fear when they have to trade out of their token, right? So some people feel more comfortable, which is why you'll see certain pools where you can just go ahead and stake your Pancake in a different platform to earn that platform's currency, their native token. So I personally think it's better in that way to offer that, so people feel more comfortable with being able to interact with your platform and be able to not interact with it and take their stuff out with as little resistance as possible, right? So yeah, I think they're working on something really, really well. And shit, let me see if I can pull up a little bit more. Try to pull up a little bit more here so they can have more room. But yeah, Nominex, man, oh my gosh, I was really, really shocked and surprised, guys, because just the rewards, it's not even like the rewards are crazy high, right? Depending on how much money you're putting in, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good to earn at least one Nominex token a day. To me, that's good. I mean, with the token being around $4 and some change, and it's somewhat stable, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, especially if you have money, if you have money just sitting there, which is why I did that last night. It's absolutely batshit crazy. I'm hoping I don't regret it, but I liquidated 400 of my Uniswap tokens. And I put it into Nominex last night. It's over $15,000. I did that. Yeah, I did it. That's right. And I hope I don't regret it. Will I regret it? I hope not. But I think the rewards outweigh the risk, or not necessarily outweigh it, but it makes taking the risk that much more sweet. So after I did that last night, my total rewards per 24 hours is a little over 12 Nominex a day for providing liquidity. 12 Nominex a day, it's a little more than 12, it's like 12 and some change, but when you do the math, 12 Nominex a day works out to being around $47 to $50+ a day, depending on the price of the token at the time that you're counting it. Because the token is somewhat stable, I say somewhat stable because it operates right now in between $4 and like $4.60, $4.70. Right, so it's gone up from there. It's gone up from $2 when it first came out, but it's gone all the way up to $8, I believe. But it still stays stable within that, between the $4 and $5 range. I haven't seen it hit $5 yet, but like I said, between $4 flat and like $4.60, $4.70 is when I've seen it bouncing around at every day. So you can look at it right now and it could be like $4.30. 2 hours, it could be back up to like $4.50. If it drops again, it drops right down to like $4. So it fluctuates between that area, that zone. And so, yeah, $47 to $50 a day, to me, that's really, really good, in my opinion. I mean, you have some people with Helium hotspot miners, and hotspot miner, what? The Helium token is around like 18 bucks or so, like that. I haven't looked at it in a couple of days, but if it is $18 still, if you're looking at something that's like 18 bucks, you have some people that's earning like 50 something a day or more with a Helium hotspot. So this is, Nominex is my Helium hotspot right now. If you have money and it's just sitting there, and originally, before I took my Uniswap tokens, I was gonna send the rest of my cake, because I have about 130 cake that it's earning rewards in the cake pool, right? But the percentage of the cake pool is only giving me about close to 0.24, 0.23, 0.24 a day. That's good. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But I would need roughly about 4 to 5 days, technically, to get at least one cake token in that time period, just from rewards. So I started thinking last night, as I spent all damn day reading this Nominex, I started thinking, wait a minute, what if I put that same 130 tokens, a pancake, and I put it in Nominex platform? What would happen to it then? And I started doing the math, and the math was like, what? It was like freaking almost 1.6, 1.7. Was it? What was it? What was it? I'm trying to remember what it was, guys. I think if I were to put that in there, the rewards that I would get was like, maybe it was almost 2 tokens a day or something like that. Close to 2 tokens a day. I don't think so. I think it was a little bit different. Yeah, I think it was different. So I think it would have been about, compared to the cake. So if cake was about $30. If I were to, I think when I was looking at if you put in about, hello.
Number 8?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I think the way I was looking at it was, I would earn about $17, about $17 in a day, and I would have about $12 left over to complete a cake, right? So it was almost like around 1.7 every 2 days versus, so I would be able to buy a cake within like 2 days from the rewards versus waiting 4.5 to 5 days to get one cake, leaving it staked on the Pancake Swap platform. And to me, it was like a no-brainer, and it was an eye-opener. I'm like, what the hell am I thinking? Why would I leave this cake in the cake pool if it's not earning that much? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was pretty shocked. I was just like, holy shit. I'm just like leaving my money here when I could be making the amount of money to buy more cake in a lot quicker fashion. So to me, it was a no-brainer. It was like, hey, if I can make a single cake in 2 days versus a single cake in 4.5 to 5 days, I'm gonna go with the 2 day. I'm gonna go with the 2 day option. And we know that cake is gonna bounce back. Obviously, it's bouncing back now. It's gonna go back up to $36, $37, $38. It was a little expensive, in my opinion. What I see now, around $32, is probably really what it should be at right now. Same thing with Uniswap. I don't think anything's gonna really change until the gas prices are fixed. Yesterday wasn't so bad to send that $15,000 over. It cost me about $25, $30, 25, $30. Not bad at all, considering days before that, when considering to move one Uniswap token, attempting to move one Uniswap token resulted in a total cost of like $300 plus. What? And at that time, it was $38 for one token, one Uniswap token, and the rest of it was gas fees, but a grand total of over $300. I was like, they are out of their mind. They're out of their freaking mind. Who the hell is gonna pay that much to move money around? Like, there's no point. You're held hostage. You might as well just leave it there. Can't swap it. Can't change it without paying a shit ton of money. What's the point? What is this? So, yeah, looking into Nominex, man, it was just a no-brainer. I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna put that 130 cake in there. I might just throw it in there as well, simply because, I mean, it's not doing much. It's doing something sitting in the cake platform, but you know, I guess something is better than nothing. But I'm trying to avoid going completely 100% into Nominex. But honestly, man, if you have money sitting around, I would put it into BNB, Binance tokens, or I would put it into Nominex, or I would put it into a stable token. A lot of people right now are doing just that. A lot of people right now, they're taking their money out of certain tokens and they're putting it into stable coins. And that's honestly a genius move in a lot of ways to mitigate your risks of token devaluation, of your tokens losing value based on the market crashing. Is to hedge that or mitigate that. Do some damage control by putting your tokens, converting them into safe tokens. So, you know, buying some DAI, buying some Tether, some USDC, something where it's gonna be fairly stable token until you get to the point where you want to you're ready to convert back out again. I think that's what really has attracted me to the Nominex, was the price valuation and the coupling with USDT Tether is smart. Now, all I need them to do now is to offer me a credit card to where I can spend my cryptocurrency on that credit card. I gotta see if they have something like that, or if they're planning on coming out with something like that. If not, use crypto.com. They're perfect. I'm also gonna start going in on some Crow to get that staking over there. Crypto.com, people are sleeping on crypto.com and their Crow token with what they are able to provide the crypto community does not reflect currently in the price of their token. In my opinion, if you can have a token like PooCoin, right? Like PooCoin, over $10 a token, and all they provide is charting, and they're a platform to show you what new tokens are out, etc. Right? If you can do that with PooCoin and it's worth $10, and you're providing all this exponentially X amount of services that crypto.com provides, you gotta start asking yourself a question like, how the hell is the price still the way it is? Like, how is the price still the way it is right now? It's insane. That is insane, right? I would rather much put $5,000 into crypto.com, Crow tokens, than I would wanting to put $5,000 into PooCoin. Even though at the end of the day, the money made is what matters, but at the same time, it's like Crow provides so much, while PooCoin doesn't provide as much. So, to me, it's a sleeper. Again, you gotta get on it before everybody else does. It's crypto, baby. 2021. We're chasing that millionaire status. We're gonna get rich. Mark my words. Anyways, catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Peace.